What's up, YouTube? Double R here, RC Richie. Welcome back to the channel. Yeah, it's been a while since we had an unofficial unboxing. So, yep. I know I said I didn't want to do it. I said I'll never get another SCX24 ready to run. But man, ever since this came out, I've been eyeing up this body. Went to the hobby shop today. And man, this thing was just calling me. But yeah, here we go. Another SCX24. Welcome back to the channel. If you see me on the channel, you know that I definitely like to dabble with the SCX24s, but we also do like other platforms as well. My biggest complaint about the SCX24 is they just haven't done any upgrades lately, you know? It's the same old thing, and it's a great platform, great aftermarket support, but just straight up out the box, it's just not that good. But this time they came up with a pretty cool release. They came up with a new hard body. This is a Toyota 4RUNNER. They actually upgraded it with some tires. But again, if you've seen the videos, these tires are definitely out of scale. A little bit too big, I think. And definitely seeing it in person, yeah, they definitely look big. But yep, enough talking. Let's get this bad boy open. And this is going to be a SCX24. I guess a build series, you know. I'm going to slowly upgrade it. First by doing tuning and DIY. And then eventually we'll start upgrading. I've definitely acquired some parts that I've taken off of previous rigs. We have speed controllers, everything. Motors. So yeah, we're ready to go. So we definitely do this in stages, and we're gonna definitely see. The goal is to see if we can get through the course of Mount Richmore. I think in stock form, straight up out the box, we can definitely hit some lines out here. But I could tell we definitely gonna be flipping back. But yeah, enough talking. Let's get this bad boy open. Stay tuned. Okay, welcome back. Got it open. One thing I gotta say, I definitely noticed something different the way they packaged it. Seems like they took a lot more care on how they packaged it. This was definitely in bubble wrap. This seems to be a new charger. I'm not sure if I've seen this before. Definitely the way it's packaged. The last time I bought it ready to run was, man, which one was the last one I bought? The C10. And I don't remember them coming with batteries as well. Somebody could let me know in the comments if it does or not. But we have batteries for the remote. Let's get this open. Definitely going to use this remote for now. Yeah, we'll get all that going. Got the usual stuff. We got the spare drive shaft. You have all your little clips for your spring, for your preload. SLT remote. Pretty cool remote. I'm not a one-hand driver person, but definitely nice and small enough to do it. And the reason why I say I'm not a one-handed person, not that I don't have the biggest hands, but also I'm just not good at it. I tried. But man, this thing looks pretty quick, pretty cool. Feels super light. Doesn't feel heavy at all. One thing I'm going to do is take off these stickers. Me and Ready to Runs, I hate all the stickers that they put on them. So I'm going to definitely take off this one. This is coming off. This is coming off. And these are coming off. Pretty much all of them. But yeah, these tires feel pretty cool. They feel sticky. They definitely feel grippy. But I've always heard bad things about these open countries. But they seem pretty big. Let's see what the size is. Not that one. Smaller than a trencher. They just look big on this build, I guess. These are probably 55s or 56. Probably by 19 by 20. Yeah. By a 20. 55, 56 by 20. Maybe something like that. Maybe the same size as a trencher. Hold on, let's see. Just about right. That's my wall of tires back there. But all right, yeah, back to this. Yeah, so you got your usual. I have a little bit of OCD. And I have to take off all these stickers, man. These things are so annoying. And it drives me insane when I see them in people's videos. I know it's your rig. But it's just like, man, why are you going to leave that sticker there out of all things to make the look? Doesn't it look better? It's just me. All right, let's get this bad boy open. So what do? Just pull up. I'm not even sure how to open this thing. All right, don't want to break it. It's a new clipless system, right? All right, what am I doing wrong? Okay, so back here we're on a hinge. So, it's gotta be. Ooh, okay. All right, I see it now. So it's a piece of plastic. Can you see that? Man, it's like a tongue and groove. And there goes the metal piece. It just slides right down on there. Just got to make sure you line it up. You can see it right there in the front. Okay. So yeah, basically just grab it right there on that frame rail. But yeah, here we go. I believe we can piggyback off of this one as well. Putting another ESC on there. They have the battery in the rear. Same little small motor. This is one of my gripes about SCX24s. Is I don't understand why they have such a small motor. This is definitely one of the things you're going to have to upgrade eventually. Especially as soon as you start putting weight on this. And definitely for some more wheel speed. My go-to is the 50 turn Endura. As you can see, we are sitting on one right now. And this is the busted up transmission mounts. Transmission is still cool, but the mounts are all stripped out. The mounting holes. But yeah, we got the same chassis. Same links. Same battery. Battery is a little different. Yeah, battery size is completely different from the previous that I have. All right. Let me get these batteries in. And then let's get this buttoned up real quick. I'll be right back. Yeah, this is definitely a new battery. You can see they have their signature colors with the orange and black. Even the black balance plug. I've never seen a black balance plug. It's always white. Pretty cool. But yeah, quick little hack. If you guys know, you can do this around the tool. I just twist mine up like this. and then just hit it with some heat, lighter. And it gives it a cool little look if you're not going to put something on it, but it's also shortening it. So that's the main reason why I do it. Normally, I like to run a rubber band on mine and you keep the balance plug out the way. And go. You don't have to worry about it always getting in the way. Let's run this underneath this one. These Velcros are always a pain in the butt too. I tend to shorten them up a little bit because sometimes the flap will overlap the other one and it's kind of hard to reach it. So I'll just take some scissors and just trim off a piece. So it's just like that. Now you can reach it better. But yeah, they did a pretty good job with the wires of the lights. This may be one rig I may keep the wires, the lights finally. Because I don't mind the lights, man. Well, first of all, I don't like the lights when they have turn signals. I hate that. Especially when you can't turn them off. But I just don't like with all the wire management when it comes to the lights. You know what I mean? Taking the body off and on. All right, let's see what we got here. That's in. Turn that on. We're on 100%. It's a cool thing about this remote. We got 50, 75, 100. So if you ever want to get this to a kid or somebody who's just learning, you could bump it down. All right. Yeah, see, that's you're definitely gonna have to eye that up just to get that little clip back in there. Shocks feel good. All right, guys, I can't. Another thing about, all these decals is like, you wouldn't mind them also if they put them on straight. Half the time they're all have a bubble in them. Like this one, this is terrible. This is, that doesn't look good. But this body, they say is ABS, but it feels, to me, ABS should feel, I don't know, harder? Maybe I'm thinking about resin. I guess that's resin, right? This is the tricky one. Okay, I'm back. Man, that took longer than I wanted to. These damn stickers. The one time you want to take off decals, those things are on so bad, they left residue. So do not try at home unless you got some some Goo Gone, and you can get some of that adhesive off, because that stuff is pretty tough, man. It takes a lot for it to come off. What is this? It's just something in the mold. I'm like, why is there a cracker in there? You see that? But it's on both sides. Anyway, but yeah, got them off. A lot cleaner look. I don't know why Axial doesn't just leave them off. and let the customer decide to put them on like they normally do. That seems like a lot to put on there, but I think some of the other ones do have them. But one thing I gotta say, man, this thing feels so light. This body is nowhere near the weight of what the Bronco was. I don't feel like taking it apart right now because we got to take it off the hinge, disconnect the lights, and weigh this body out. But I'm definitely going to weigh the body eventually once we start getting into the upgrades. But I can tell already that I don't think this body is going to be a hindrance like, you know, the Bronco was. Get this in the right center of gravity. Lower it down some more. But yeah, let's, I know the steering is going to be crap. I think my very first upgrade, I could tell you already, is going to be to piggyback this ESC and put this MB100 in. So we're going to see how this MB100 affects this little 88 turn motor. Hopefully it'll improve it. But let's get over to Mount Richmore. I'm going to do this video on the tripod because, again, we have a new remote and I have no mounts on here. So into the meantime, but yeah, man, just looking at this body right now, we are definitely jacked up. I'm thinking the first mod might be bands if we need it. And then definitely we're going to move these shocks. Move it to this pie position right over here. This one to over here. By us doing that, now we're going to bring it down lower. It's going to affect the wheel wells. So we're going to have to trim that out. But yeah, let's get over to Mount Richmore. Let's see how she does. Start with some mild lines first, not to embarrass her. And we've officially named it Jean Grey. Welcome. Stay tuned. Okay, here we go. First run for Jean Grey. Brand new SCX24. 4RUNNER. This is a tricky spot right here. I already know it's gonna flip. Man, this thing is jerky. Oh, God. Yeah, this thing feels light. Never been so nervous to drive. Oh, God. This tripod thing is not going to work. Not working for me, sorry guys, but I'm doing my best for this initial video. Tell you what though, this ESC is gonna get swapped out right away. I cannot take that. Let's see if we can get up this climb. This isn't even a tough climb. Kidding me? Again, ladies and gentlemen, this is stock. Did not do anything to this. I think one of the first things I would do to try to improve these tires is open up the foams and do the cog mod. Come on, you gotta be kidding me. Man, that was a struggle. Spoke too soon. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't know how anybody can have fun with this out the box. This is not fun. Oh no! You guys just witnessed the first drop. You see, and that's how it all happens. I thought I could get to it in time. The tire was saving it. Damn it. Oh man. We broke it in. HOG. Yeah, this is gonna drive me insane. That it cannot perform. HOG. Wow, I thought a stock, man, I don't know what to say. Kidding me? Are the tires just that bad? There's just no weight on this? Wow. Whoa. Yeah, guys, this is embarrassing. I see why there's such a big aftermarket for SCX24. You definitely need to improve it with upgrades. Still love it though. Don't get it twisted. Lifting. Ooh, can you get that? Oh. Oh. Got it. I'm thinking about when that SCX30 comes, this is going to be like the same situation. No! HOG. Yeah, I'm glad this body is not heavy because this thing will be taking a beating. Yeah, I think this is ABS the same as Lexon? This thing feels light. This is a part where it's definitely going to do a tumble over here, and I'm too far away from it, so I'm not going to even play around over there. Okay, let's just try a couple of different lines. That it should do. But it's not. Oh, come on, you was there. This takes me back to the this takes me back to the times, man. When you first buy a ready to run. Haven't had that feeling in a while. There we go. Definitely think it's a combination of wheel speed. I think these tires are super stiff. I'm definitely going to do the foam mod to them. Yeah, that's going to be the first thing we're going to do. Foam mod. We're going to change the shocks. There you go. That went up there a lot better. Definitely not going to do that though. Let's see if it'll even do this. Yeah, I definitely think we need these tires to conform more. Obviously, we need more weight. Hey. There we go. Need some wheel speed. Yeah, like I said, we're not going down that. That's going to definitely send me for a tumble. Yeah, it's like only bad thing is because ESC is so herky jerky. There's no in between. And that's just this ESC. Hey, MB100, even though it's a brush ESC, you can definitely get a slow crawl out of it. So that's why I'm curious to see how the MB100 does with this stock motor. Yeah, right. That's definitely a hard line. Let's hit this left side over here. Hey! No! That's gonna fall. Yep. Don't need to take unnecessary spills if we don't need to. But yeah, you know, definitely love the look of this, but not impressed with out-of-the-box performance. I think that C10 definitely performs. Hey, okay. He says, do this line for shits and giggles. We all know this line is hard. Let's start it from the top. Alright, I don't even know why I'm even doing it to myself. See if we can make it up. Halo. Oh, no. Man, this thing is just jerky. Going reverse, it flies. Whoa. Yeah, I'm definitely going to do the foam right away. That's the first thing I'm doing. See if we can get some more conformity out of these tires without having weight on there. And that'll be a good way of testing it out. Just to see if the grip is a little bit better. Man, that was rough. We definitely going to fly down this thing, but we're going to give it a test. Might as well. Yeah, this is the time when all my rigs get beat up the most. Every time when I bought something new, that's when I broke everything. LC80, K5, juice up. I don't think it's gonna hit this serpentine, but let's try. And then if not, we're gonna take it up. Nope. Cliffhanger. Come on. You could do it, Jean Grey. Oh my gosh, right there. All right, it's my last one. All right, time for the cliffhanger. Should be able to get this line. Come on, dude. About to say. You know what? Let's see if it'll go down this hill. That's a tumble. That's probably the best modulation right there. It's hard to modulate this ESC. I can't get a slow crawl out of it. Definitely my favorite one was that blue one. I don't know if that was the V1, V2. And then that one, you couldn't piggyback another ESC off of that one. But the black one, you could. Not too bad through that. And you wonder why that fence is there, right? Okay. Take it on over to Devil's Tower. Ooh. Oh, we might have something there. Definitely needs weight. Let me see if I can fix this though. Hey, come on. Damn it, I knew that was gonna happen. Just trying to reverse without it jumping back so hard. Yeah. Not gonna cut it. Let's try one more in here. And that's gonna be it for the stock SCX24 4RUNNER. Jean Grey. That's a pretty cool one here though. Let's see if it can do it. Hey, there you go. Not bad, not bad. I doubt it's gonna make it a Geronimo. Let's just see. It's ready to flip back right there. So let's give it some wheel speed. See if that helps. Alright. Just want to see how far we can get. Use it as a guide, reference. Let's do that again. Alright, that's the highest point right there. Before we keep getting beat up. It's a cool little line. Okay, not bad, not bad. Do some stuff on Devil's Tower. Even though it's a little bit bigger. This is a 135 wheelbase. Alright, this video has gone long enough. Let me just finish this out. There we go. Gotta get used to the driving, you know? Gotta adapt. Yeah, but right now, so far, the biggest thing that's bothering me is the ESC control. And their lack of be able to slow control it. And I forgot how terrible this steering is. I'm definitely going to be modding these axles before I even think about changing them to some of the stuff that I have. Definitely be doing a trimming of them. Hey. Alright, let's head back this way. You know me, I keep saying we're going to end the video, and then I do about 5 more runs. Like I said, I don't want to steer anybody away from getting a brand new stock. It's a hell of a rig. I'm just so used to, you know, the aftermarket support. And what these rigs can do. Yeah, see that? I didn't do that earlier. I think these tires got scrubbed in. Maybe they breaking in. Let's try serpentine again. Just because those tires look a lot better. Alright. But yeah, that's gonna do it, folks. Let's get it back over to the lab real quick. Just talk about some things. So yeah, first and foremost are these tires. We definitely, they're pretty stiff. I can tell the foam that's in them. We're going to do the cog mod. Trim those out. Definitely want to get the ride height down lower. So we're going to move these shocks to these holes right here. This one over here and this one over here. Once we do that, we may need to trim up the body. Got my battle scars already. And generally when I trim up a body, I kind of look at the body lines and see what body line I would take out to try to make it even. Like for instance, you can see this body line over here. If we needed to trim up some, you can go as far as matching this same exact line. You know what I mean? So I try to do that first to kind of match the body lines, and then from there we go into all the other crazy stuff. But that's my first thing. Yeah, the foam, shocks. We're not going to worry about weight too just often. I just want to see how it performs with that tire mod, with the shocks. And I think I'm going to throw the MB100 in here. We could just piggyback off of this. Hopefully that still fits. I'll play around with it. Maybe it'd be time to, oh, you know what? I have some sliders. Maybe I'll add the sliders. But again, I don't want to get into all, that's all the customization stuff first. We don't want to do that yet. Want to do kind of stock and then go from there. Even though this is not going to be stock, but I'm just super curious of how this 88 turn is going to perform with a better ESC. So that is going to be our very first upgrade, is going to be the MB100. No underdrive, overdrive, nothing like that. But yeah, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Appreciate all the comments. Appreciate all the feedback. Love the community. Catch you on the next one.